Hey there, and welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into some of the most bizarre and lesser-known facts in U.S. history. From raining meat to wars against birds, the annals of American history are filled with peculiar and fascinating events you probably never heard about in school. Stay tuned because you won't believe some of these. Okay, so maybe not a war exactly, but in the 1930s, the U.S., much like Australia, had a bit of a pest problem. While Australia was battling emus, the U.S. was facing an infestation of crop-destroying Mormon crickets. Now, these weren't your average backyard crickets. We're talking massive swarms, millions strong, capable of devouring entire fields in hours. Farmers were desperate, and they needed a solution, and fast. This is where things get interesting. Someone, somewhere, remembered the Australian Emu War and thought, hey, maybe we can use birds to fight our battles too. The idea was to import a flock of emus, those giant, flightless birds, and let them loose on the crickets. The logic? Emus are voracious eaters, and crickets are, well, snacks. It seemed like a perfect, albeit unusual, solution. Thankfully, cooler heads prevailed, and the plan was ultimately scrapped. Can you imagine the headlines? Emu army overruns Midwest. It would have been chaos. Fast forward to the early 20th century, a time when personal hygiene wasn't exactly, well, a priority. In fact, there was a whole movement dedicated to avoiding baths. I know, right? Sounds crazy. But it's true. Some people genuinely believed that frequent bathing was harmful, weakening the body's natural defenses. This movement, often fueled by misinformation and a general distrust of modern science, gained surprising traction. Imagine the advertisements. Keep those pores pure, avoid that soapy menace. Of course, this anti-soap sentiment didn't last forever. As our understanding of germs and hygiene evolved, so too did our bathing habits. Thank goodness for that. But it's a fascinating reminder that even the most basic aspects of our lives today weren't always so straightforward. Let's journey now to Kentucky, 1876. Imagine, a sunny afternoon, birds chirping, and then, out of nowhere, meat starts falling from the sky. Not a light drizzle of hamburger, mind you. We're talking chunks of flesh, raining down on unsuspecting citizens. It sounds like something out of a horror movie, but this was all too real for the residents of Olympia Springs, Kentucky. The bizarre event made headlines nationwide. Theories abounded, ranging from passing vultures to spontaneous meat generation. The scientific community was baffled, offering few concrete explanations. To this day, the Kentucky meat shower remains largely unexplained. Was it a flock of birds with incredibly bad aim? A freak tornado that swept through a butcher shop? We may never know for sure, but it serves as a stark reminder that sometimes truth really is stranger than fiction. Boston, 1919. A city bustling with life, unaware of the sweet, sticky doom lurking just around the corner. This isn't a story about a rogue bakery truck. It's about a disaster of epic and gooey proportions. Picture this, a massive storage tank, filled to the brim with 2.3 million gallons of molasses, located right in the heart of the city. It doesn't sound particularly menacing, does it? But on that fateful January day, the unthinkable happened. The tank burst. A wave of molasses, taller than a multi-story building, surged through the streets of Boston, engulfing everything in its path. Horses and wagons were trapped, buildings were damaged, and the air was thick with the scent of sugary doom. The aftermath was devastating. The Great Molasses Flood claimed 21 lives and injured countless others. It took weeks to clean up the sticky mess, and the smell of molasses lingered in Boston for months. Our final stop takes us to California, 1861. A land known for its sunshine and beaches, but on one peculiar day, it became known for something far more unusual: raining fish. No, this isn't a scene from a biblical plague. It really happened. Witnesses described a downpour of fish, small but plentiful, covering streets and rooftops. Imagine strolling down the street, minding your own business, when suddenly, fish start falling from the sky. It's enough to make you question everything you thought you knew about the world. While the exact cause remains a mystery, scientists believe the fish fall was likely caused by a water spout, a tornado-like column of water that scooped up fish from a nearby body of water and deposited them inland. It just goes to show you can never be too surprised by what Mother Nature might throw your way, or rain down on you as the case may be. From raining meat to molasses floods, the history of the United States is full of surprises. These strange and unknown facts remind us that even in the most unexpected corners, we can find fascinating stories that challenge our understanding of the past. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these strange facts, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more intriguing content. See you next time.